Merry Christmas, everybody. I wanted to come on and make a video about a couple of the things that I think a lot of people will identify with, especially this time of year, and some of the things that I personally have to apply to my life. You know, fucking hell. Christmas, massively stressful. You know, this time of year, that little gap between Christmas and New Year, think about fucking massive percentage of the population. I don't even know what fucking day it is. You know, I completely lost track of fucking days, me. I spent a lot of time in my house with the fucking eating on full whack. I've done nothing but eat shit. You know, my connection to other people is very, very low. You know, I'm not reaching out, I'm not picking up the phone as often. And my gym attendance, shocking. Absolutely shocking. And the vast amounts of shit food I've been putting into my body is very, very unhealthy. You know, but it's Christmas, it doesn't matter. Massive brain fog. You know, I get fucking... I'm quite susceptible to sit in that comfort and eat shit, watch telly all day. You know, my screen time on my phone and the hours that I'm spending scrolling through social media has fucking risen massively. You know, and eventually I've noticed that I'm going to bed later at night and I'm waking up later during the day. You know, the nights are getting shorter and fucking it's still dark when I wake up, and all this stuff can throw me massively. Makes me feel like shit. And I'm pretty good at feeling sorry for myself. I don't know about you, but you know, it's a really good trait of mine. And I'm very good at it. I'm very good for trying to make other people feel sorry for me as well, and you know, oh, always me and all that shit. But ultimately, pissing and whinging in the morning isn't gonna fucking solve fuck all. You know, no one's gonna do it for me. And me personally, I've been dealing with a few personal issues over Christmas, you know, but I've managed to pull it out of the bag. I managed to stay clean and sober throughout Christmas and have a good time. But it's been stressful. And regardless of all the shit that I put into my body, not being active, not being exposing myself to the elements of the fucking world, you know, sat in my little fucking comfort hall, eating nothing but shit for days, watching endless amounts of Netflix, it starts to affect me mentally. You know, it starts to affect the way I speak to myself. I start feeling like shit. I look at myself as if fucking, you fat lazy bastard. I'm just being honest. You know, and my attitude towards everything that's good for me, or is going to be good for me, or going to be beneficial to me, my attitude towards that just fucking disappears. You know, I don't have any courage or any motivation to get up and go out and do something. You know, I can sit in that fucking shit and just wallow. I'm not good at that. Like a pig in shit, basically. And I did that all yesterday, you know, and I fucking put the excuse on top of that as, oh, it's fucking Christmas. I've done Christmas. I've got a day to myself. I'm just going to relax. But me sitting in that mental state of, like, relaxing, you know, and eventually I start talking to myself like shit. I'm eating shit food. I'm not exercising. I'm not being active. I'm fucking doing all that stuff. Eventually I start to feel unwell. You know, I really do, you know what I mean? I start to feel unwell, and I did all that yesterday, and with me personally, I will wait until I'm really uncomfortable to start fucking doing something. I will wait until I'm like, fuck this, I need to get out of this fucking house. And I did that today. So I'm going to go through a couple of the things that I have to apply to my daily life when I feel them ways, you know, and I feel like shit. One is get out of the house. Just get out of the house. That's it. It's as simple as that. Just get out. Don't matter what you're doing. just get out. 5 minutes, 10-minute walk, you know, a fucking thing. You know, with me, I've got dogs, so I've got a dog, so quite happily just go for a walk, you know, even though it seems really hard at the time. That solves the fucking isolating problem. You know, get out for fucking a bit of fucking fresh air. For 2, I cut sugar out my diet, you know, and then I feel very low because I've been fucking eating bare sugar over Christmas, you know. All I've been doing is, you know, fucking filling my body full of chocolate, you know what I mean? So I stopped the sugar. And I feel a bit lethargic at first. But, you know, start off the day with, my goal is to get out of the fucking house. Don't eat sugar. Drink plenty of fucking water and get out. And there's another problem that I have, that I suffer with as well, and that's having that connection, that ability to talk and open my mouth. You know, I sort of lose that ability to be human, really, and use my ability to fucking communicate. It starts to fucking dwindle, you know. I end up being a grumpy cunt, and I was like, and I fucking like start reverting back into a bit of a caveman, mate. So what I do, and someone told me about this. How beautiful that is. Wow. So anyway, a wise man told me this, right? He said, if you're ever fucking struggling to communicate, he said, just do a simple thing, guys. It's just as simple as fucking this. Let's get out of the house, go to a public area where you know there's going to be people. And I've got the ideal situation. I've got a dog, you know what I mean? I'll get out with my dog. And as soon as I see enough dog walker, as hard as it may seem at the time, all I do is go, morning, or good afternoon, or hiya. And within a fucking instant of me doing that, I broke that fucking disconnection. You know, so I'm like, hiya, good morning, have a nice day. The next person I see, hiya, how are you? You alright, you had a good Christmas? Before you know it, I'm having short little conversation with people I've never even fucking met before. And you know what, that encourages somebody else to do the same thing, because I suffer with that. Making that connection and feeling I can isolate, feel like I'm on my own, you know, even in a fucking crowded space, I've not opened my mouth. So that's what I do, you know, I go out, I get out into a fucking open environment, I get my dog for a walk, I get my heart rate up a bit, I drink plenty of water, I start my day off with no fucking sugar, no, just no sugar, honestly, massive benefits. And then, this might sound a bit fucking strange, right? And you know, a lot of people are fucking critics and stuff like that, but it fucking works for me. It works for me. I have cold showers, yeah? I have a cold shower and I don't eat after 7 o'clock. Them 2 things have really helped with my sleep. You know, I don't eat after 7 o'clock, so by the time I'm coming to go into bed at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I'll have a really cold shower, and at first it wakes me up. But then I noticed after about 30 minutes after I've had a really cold shower, my whole body relaxes, and I can quite easily get in bed, do a little fucking prayer and meditation, which is a fucking whole new thing of a way of doing things for me anyway. And before you know it, I have a really good night's sleep. Another little trick of the trade that I do is I stay off social media. I try and stay off social media, and I've not been making videos for a while, but I can quite easily sit there fucking flicking through reels like a dickhead, and before you know it, I wonder why my head's fucked. You know, I love coming out, watching the sunrise, and get out and watch sunrise. Massive. It always resets me, that when I get up with sunrise. That's what I can find. If I find like getting out and going for a walk and I'm really struggling and stuff, and I feel a bit disconnected, the one thing that I do, fucking pissing down, the one thing that I do is I stop eating after 7 o'clock, I get a cold shower, I get to bed as early as I possibly can, I set my alarm for for sunrise the day after. I'll get up and I'll drive to a location where I know I can watch the sun rising, or the best possible chance of me watching sun rising. And I get there and I sit there on my own. And, you know, I usually do it on my own because I don't want anyone else to interfere with that connection that I'm trying to fucking build. You know, a lot of people think that this is fucking stupid, but don't knock it until you try it. Another thing as well, you know, like a few of the other things and the other beneficial things that I do personally to keep myself well, you know, and I find them fucking massively beneficial to my life, especially when it comes to my mental health. You know, anxiety, depression, feeling down, low, and all that stuff. And I swim in open water. I can't help it. I always get in. I always fucking get in. You know, if I bring a spare set of things, sometimes I don't even have to bring a spare set of things. I just fucking get in. You know, life's too short not to fucking get in. Get in. Wash yourself off. Remove that negativity from your body. And it might sound strange and a bit fucking thingy, but it fucking works. You know what I mean? It works. It works for me anyway. Watching sunrise really resets my body clock. Getting up just before sunrise resets my body clock. And, you know, it doesn't always work straight away, but I see the benefits in other areas of my life. And prayer and meditation, because I fucking out praying really fucking helped me, because I can sit there and I can go on social media and I can wind myself up with things that, you know, fucking why have they got that, and why am I not doing this, and why is their life brilliant and I feel. Prayer and meditation, right, for me, is basically give me that window of opportunity in the morning to sit, take a couple of nice deep breaths, reflect, find people that I love around me and just wish them a nice day, wish them a nice and fucking joyous day. Think about that person with a smile on their face. That's all you have to do. 5 minutes it takes in the morning. It's fucking spilt out massive effects in my life by doing that. You know, it really puts me at ease and balance with myself. You'd be surprised by wishing someone well, how well you become through doing that. You know, everyone thinks that you have to go to fucking church and be a Bible basher to start praying. Don't be fooled. Meditation and cold water swimming. Cold water swimming for me, or anything that shocks the body, it really contributed to the way I meditated. It quietened my mind. You know, it spills out into areas of my life where usually I'd feel erratic, or I couldn't think straight. I felt a bit stressed. My mind was reeling off 100 miles an hour. Prayer and meditation helped with me with that. You know, stop making them stupid choices and thinking fast and irrational thoughts, you know what I mean? And I sort of had to be able to get an hand on that. It really helped me with that area of my life, you know what I mean? Becoming a bit more of a spiritual person, you know what I mean? And living a bit more spiritual life and connecting with the fucking world, you know what I mean? Because we're so disconnected as people. It's scary, you know. Not a lot of people even know what spirituality is, you know. I never knew what it was until I come to recovery, and I've only just started to embark on and really dig deep into other areas of my life where I can become more spiritual. Me personally, I felt like shit this morning. I felt like shit yesterday. I've been wallowing. I've been feeling sorry for myself. I've had nothing but shit for days. So I got up this morning. The first thing I did is got on my hands and knees and I wished a few people around me a fucking beautiful day. You know what I mean? I wished health and happiness for others. You know, I prayed for a couple of people that are not well at the minute. And then I meditated. I meditated for about 20 minutes. You know, all I did is sit back on the floor and just sort of try and sit back from my thoughts and just watch my thoughts just reel off in my mind, you know what I mean? And not attach myself to any sort of thought and just let them be. Let my thoughts arise and die a natural death, as they say. You know, and just sit there, breathe. And then I got up and I had a cold shower and I got dressed. I had a coffee and I got up and I thought, right, what can I do now? So I went and got my dog and I come down to the river, because I know the river down here, there's plenty of dog walkers. And I can give it, hiya, you alright, good afternoon, hiya mate, have a nice Christmas, have a nice New Year. All that bollocks, right? All that bollocks. And the fucking best thing that I did, for me personally, and this is just my personal opinion, is I went down to the river, right down to the water's edge, right, and I sat there and I took my shoes off. And I sat there and walked barefoot for 20 minutes. And you might think this is fucking stupid, and it's fucking freezing cold and it doesn't feel very comfortable at the time. But walking on barefoot on fucking on the ground can really have fucking massive health benefits. You know, it can remove that negativity from your body. It's massive. As I said, don't knock it till you try it. You know, I'm on my way back now. You know, I spent 20 minutes down the river, which has always been a bit of a quiet place for me to go anywhere and sort of reset, because, you know, family members and stuff, ashes have been scattered down there. It's just a place of remembrance for me. I always like to go there when I want to reset, you know, move forward. I want to have a bit of acceptance of where I am, and it sort of really grounds me and connects me with my own life as a person, resets me completely. And I'm on my way back now, you know what I mean? And instantly, after doing just a couple of fucking simple things, getting out of the house, saying hello to a complete stranger, wishing him a nice day, fucking praying for 5 minutes in the morning, not eating fucking sugar and pumping myself up on chocolate in order to give me some fucking motivation, walking for 20 minutes, half an hour, feeling the fucking wind on my face, sitting barefoot side of a fucking river and just fucking reflecting on my life, getting back up and moving, and I'm on my way home now. And I tell you now, I feel fucking blessed. I feel so much great gratitude in my life, and it's just simple as that. You know, I can sit in that fucking shit me for fucking days. I can sit in that shit me until fucking the night before New Year's Eve, and then feel really bad, and then be obsessed and compulsed to go on fucking news because I feel like shit. But what the fuck do you expect? What do you expect? So they're just a couple of the things that I do. You know, I like to be connected, me, to fucking my things around me, and it's not always easy. But you'd be surprised why so many people get fucking ill this time of year. Because they're not fucking outside. They're not connecting with people. They're eating nothing but shit food. You sat in house with eating on fucking 100 layers of clothes. You know, you're not exposing your body to fucking the natural elements of this world. And you know what? I know by the time I get home tonight, I'll fucking sleep like a fucking baby. I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I know that I'll give my best possible chance of having a lot of motivation, a lot of courage, a lot of strength, hope, and just gratitude for my day. You know, I'm so fucking blessed to be where I am today. You know, I'll continue to stay open-minded, having a willingness to learn, and having that peace of mind and gratitude, being fucking very grateful to carry my experience on a social platform. If anybody's out there that needs a bit of help, get out of that fucking shithole and just to get out of that bit of brain fog and stuff, maybe just try a couple of the things that I've fucking told you. And you know, when you're trying, and be patient because it works. You know, I just want to come online and share my experience between that little gap between Christmas and New Year, because I know a lot of people can feel really shit about that time, me especially. Stay blessed, guys. Stay blessed.